All right, now the trip to Camera Raw. Soon, I want you to be able to follow this, make these shortcuts so we can get to Camera Raw that quickly. I'm going to hit Escape to get out of this and undo to get back to nothing's there, where we're going to add a new layer. Shift, Option, Command, N gives us a new layer that we don't have to rename. Shift, Option, Command, E gives us an everything layer. Everything that's visible, not this layer because it's not visible, is merged onto a new layer. Then we can right-click here and convert to Smart Object. And then once this is a smart object with that little icon there, we can use Smart Filters and come up to Filter and Camera Raw Filter. And you have a different shortcut here. I think it's just Shift Command A. We're going to overwrite that for a reason so we can keep our hand on Shift, Option, and Command and just hit different letters in order to move through to this position. Okay, now I've told you before that Scott Kelby said, don't tell anyone. The president of the National Association of Photoshop Professionals, he's sitting in a room with 4,000 people, and he kind of leans up into the microphone and says, don't tell anyone. But I always click Auto just to see what'll happen. And, not much, a little brightness here. I'm just going to go back, click Auto to get out of that, back to where we started. And then I typically start, if there's no contrast, I'll pull up dehaze just to see what happens. You can see it's making these reds too hot. And I'll show you how we can back those things down. Clarity's going to pick up some detail, and it's really helpful in this smoke out here. And then I'm not going to walk you through everything. I'm going to go ahead and come back after I've set these, and I'll show you what I did. Because there's one more thing I'd like to show you about fine-tuning these colors here. We can take the saturation down, but do we want to do that? What do we want? So you play around with this, I'll play around with this, and then we'll compare what we got at the beginning of the next video.